So now I'm going to do, I did this last weekend, I want to say. I made the owl and I did it with a Gatorade bottle, and so he's going to go in the top of my tree. And so I have this that I bought at a resale shop. And so I'm trying to kind of do where my boys and my husband got me a couple of these last year. And so I'm wanting it to be like, I guess, the baby and inside the nest. But this I found at the resale shop and it was $2.50. So I thought that was, it was regular $7.99, but it says like 2017. So somebody must have been holding on to this for a while. Two girls drama all the time. I'm at the middle child, two brothers. Oh no. Were they protective or were they... Because I noticed that sometimes like big brothers can be like kind of protective. But that's usually like with other people. Okay. So I just kind of... It's going to be like angled down. I'm going to fill in a little bit more here. It's going in the top of my tree. And I do have to remember that I have short ceilings. So I don't know like how much I can kind of like angle it or what exactly I'll have to do with it to get it in the top. But it's going to kind of be my topper. Now my aunt had 4 boys. My great-grandma had 4 girls and she had 1 boy, but unfortunately he passed as a baby. And then most of my family had girls. I really thought I would be a girl mom. Everybody was like, you're gonna have girls and like the foo-foo stuff and all that. And I guess having boy cousins, like I love being a boy mom. And I still have tons of fun with their clothes. Not so much when they get to that older section, man. It's hard to choose stuff that doesn't look like creepy stuff. But I had tons of fun with their clothes. And then like their birthday parties and the dinosaurs. And like I had fun with all of it. And they're super sweet, and they love to help me kind of like decorate and do stuff too. Like they'll get in there and help me with stuff and the totes and okay. So with this, I'm gonna turn it this way. I wish you'd stop rolling. I'm trying to think of what I can set there that will kind of, maybe that'll hold it. So I want to put a few like hydrangeas and just a few things going around it. And then I have some greenery that I'm going to do out of the bottom. So when it's kind of flowing out of my tree. And I got these Dollar General. I don't know if these were 5 or 6. It's so weird. I go to different ones and they look almost the same. One bush may be just like slightly bigger, but they've kind of ranged from like $3 to this year. Some of them are $6. But I love that little bit of like brownish pink type color on there. So I think it's really pretty for fall. Cut that stem a little bit shorter. This is kind of hard to do backwards. Because I know the owl that I did, he's going to kind of be to this side. So I don't want to put a bunch of florals and be trying to cram it in the top of the tree together and it be like covering. So I'm going to kind of go more like this side. And I am trying to make sure that my nest is the right way. I'm doing my tree with clay pots, and kind of turning them and kind of making them look a little like a nest with stuff coming out of them, owls, mushrooms, and a lot of flower type stuff. I feel like he's trying to pop off there. I'm going to shove him in. If I have to put moss underneath to kind of hide the stems, I will. Because that wasn't wanting to stay. Okay. And then I know that comes out of the bottom, and this will come out of the bottom. But I do have these that I want to add a little bit. Okay. I'm trying to like look in there and make sure it looks okay. You make plant gnomes with the pots. Oh, that'd be so cute. Yeah, I'll share a picture. I thought about doing like a live, doing some of it, maybe getting, I don't want to be climbing up and down the ladder a whole lot. So getting the topper on and like my ribbon, and then going in and doing the other stuff. Okay. They're trying to be quiet, but they're just talking away, but they're like whispering. It's funny. I can't tell what they're saying now. They're like, she was listening. We gotta be more quiet. Okay. I'm gonna turn and make sure he's kind of, yeah, I need him to turn that way a little bit more. And I do want to put another one. Let's go in with just a little bit of this. I'm going to go ahead and clip some of this off and see where I might want to put some of it. Yeah, earlier I was saying it's back to where I can't see like who's on there or anything like that. At first I didn't even know if anybody was on there till my computer finally decided to work. It happened to me last week, and I had to update Facebook. I feel like the updates are more frequent. There, I like that. Okay, so that's with a little bit of leaves. And I want to kind of keep coming down the side. Not shove in there. There we go. So I want him to stand up more. Okay. So that kind of comes down to the bottom. I think I want to add another one of those green. Okay. So I'm not going to attach him yet. That way I can get a feel of the angle that I need to do this in the tree. So if I need to put it on the outside or something, I can. But I think he's pretty well done. The only thing I do need to do is add like the parts that are going to be flowing out of it. And this has where you can bend it just a little bit. So I'll be able to work that with the tree once I get it in there to see kind of which way I want it to go. Hoping it would jam in some of those twigs. Okay, and I do like that it's swooping more to one way. I'm hoping that I can make my tree kind of look like it's like kind of coming out of this and then swooping down like the rest of the tree type situation. And then these are Dollar Tree. The only thing about these is some of them kind of do pop off. I mean, I'm hitting that a little bit and it's doing okay. And I really like these little bits that come on it. I do want to cut these kind of different lengths or kind of long where I can make it look like it's different lengths coming out of it. I don't want to put this up in there. Trying to push it in that twig a little bit. Okay, so we have 2 minutes. I guess I should have waited to do my moss in there. I wasn't thinking. And what I may do to kind of cover, because I'm wanting some of these to be a little longer, bringing the moss out a little bit more. So here he is. And then this little guy will probably be kind of tucked like that. So this may kind of angle down some. That's why I'm going to wait to attach him. So if I need to do him a little more like here, I can.